This is Football Thoughts.
Newcastle United 2, Manchester United 1. And yeah, it's a tough loss. It's a tough pill to swallow. Tough defeat, but there were a whole lot of factors into this defeat. First and foremost, we gotta forget about this front three of Sesko, Cunha, and Brian Mbemu. It is imbalanced. It does not work in our favor, especially in the final third of the ball. And the players are just not linking up very well. I mean, Sesko is a good poacher, good target man, just not a good link up player. Doesn't have enough technical attributes to be linking up. Cunha and Brian Bremu are very direct players, not possession based players. So when you have two wingers who are very direct and a striker that is not possession based, you create an imbalanced cycle between the attackers. And Brian didn't take his chance, should have scored a goal. Um, Sesko was nowhere to be seen for the first 90 minutes. So I don't want to hear anything about we need to start Sesko on big away games, especially like this. Cunha was all right, tried his best to create some chances, but the fact is that the matter is that he's very direct and he is a maverick alongside Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes just kept losing the ball, losing possession, but then he gets an assist and then we forget about his poor performance from the whole entire game. I've said this many times before. Bruno Fernandes is a liability to this squad moving forward. He does not provide complete passes, does not provide enough tactical awareness to even provide quality passing for his teammates. And this first time passing bullshit is what it is. Bullshit. This guy is not good. He's not. He's a catfish merchant who portrays to be good, but deep down is trash. Kobe Mano had a quiet game. Cass had a horrible game. I understand why we had to substitute him, but listen, we don't have enough of a technical based foundation in midfield. So bringing him on for Ugarte, I could complain about that, but hey, it is what it is. Ugarte was trash also. Luke Shaw came off for Mazarawi, and I won't lie, no, Luke Shaw came on for Malusia. Now, when Mazarawi was playing in that left side, we were quiet. There was no disruptions. Mazarawi was doing what he needs to do to defend. Mazarawi is a solid defender in the left back. That was until he came off for injury. Now, when you bring on Malasia, he has not played a game in 12 months. You bring him on in a game where it's very tight, very competitive against Newcastle. Of course, he's going to fail. Of course, he ain't got the match fitness. He's a little bit rusty. But then again, Bruno Fernandes lost possession in that attacking sequence and build up that we had again, and then there was not enough good recovery from Harry Maguire, and that's what led to the goal. We considered a penalty because of Bruno Fernandes, and we conceded a goal mainly because of Bruno Fernandes, but it was probably because we had a poor left back. And now I know that we need a left back. We know this. We know Dogu's not a left back, he's a left wing. So we need to recruit better in the fullbacks and the midfield. Now, the midfield was outrun today because Bruno Fernandes cannot stick to his possession. If you're a cam setting up at a three at the back three midfielders system, you need to be in your position to maintain the structure and not run and dive into the press when the other team has the ball and then leave a leakage and a gap in the midfield. And that's what Bruno Fernandes does. I'm going to tell you again, people, he is a liability in this squad. Now, what the manager did wrong is bringing on Joshua Zirkzee and Amad Diallo a little too late. I believe with Zirkzee and Diallo, you have two positional based attackers who can balance the attack. Instead of starting Sesko, you could play Xerxes because Xerxes is balanced and he's a balanced player. Brian Mbemo is trash. This guy does not provide anything on the ball besides goals and assists. That's all he provides. I would suggest we drop Brian and play Ahmad and Xerxes because now we have two possessional based attackers with Cunha as a maverick who's a gun shooter, and it's easy. It's simple fluidity attacking. This front three of Sesko, Cunha, and Brian, maybe they're playing them because they're the big money transfer signings we've just made. Maybe it's a hierarchy thing, but the fluidity is not there. This is our worst attacking front three, and because of this attacking front three, we didn't win today. We didn't win today. Our striker was not provided enough opportunities because he doesn't create enough opportunities for himself. Cunha is playing a position of a winger when he's actually a cam. Brian Mbeumo's just been trash. He's just trash, man. Brian cannot play off the back foot, cannot play on the first touch, cannot play with his back against the post. I mean, this guy is just a goal scorer. He's not a United quality player with this lack of technical ability and his lack of spatials and awareness of the game entirety when he's off the ball. So, Carrick, he flopped not making the substitutions early, especially the attacking substitutions. Um, he can learn from that, definitely. Do I still think he's the right man for the job? Yes, of course. Now, what made us lose this game was our attack and the individual errors from Bruno Fernandes. And when as soon as Mazarawi came off, I kind of knew that hey, it's gonna be a tight ship in the left, and that's what happened. We lost from the left side. Overall, I'm relaxed. I'm calm. It's our first loss under Carrick. We understand the mistakes were possessional based mistakes. The manager could have done better, but these are minor things that we can improve on. Yeah, we're still in the top four race. We're still gunning for third place. It's all cool. It's all good. It's frustrating, but it's all good. Like and subscribe. This is Record TV.